How
my
do you
childhood.
about my childhood? I feel like my parents used to have I mean, statute of limitations, they can't get arrested now, but my parents never bought music. Like, they used to just like download shit offline and burn CDs and all that. So my parents made me like I used to love the show called Dragon Tales as a kid. Ed, Ed and Eddie. So like all the theme songs would be on a tape, or not a tape, but a CD. They would burn it onto a CD. And I remember like playing the fuck out of those tapes. So it was Ed, Ed and Eddie, Dragon Tales. Um, I think Blues Clues might have had a song or something, but like things like that, and then it slowly progressed into like rap. So my parents always listened to rap and R&B. Like I grew up on, like there's a clip of me actually rapping to Busta Rhymes as a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. Like I've been around rap for so long, so it's like it's real. Yeah, what music? I think anytime I hear Busta Rhymes, I always think about my childhood for one. And then anytime I hear like the Dragon Tales theme songs and all that kind of stuff, I always think about my childhood for sure. I think anytime I hear like anything New York, like my dad loved like, Biggie, or like my mom would listen to a lot of New York rappers, I feel like, or East Coast rappers. Like my dad used to listen to Method Man. I had the Method Man album in his Expedition. That old '03 Expedition. Well, granted, it's old now, but like back then it was like a new truck. But the '03 Expedition, he had that Method Man album there for like fucking months. And it was only like 4 albums or something in that truck. It felt like the rotation wasn't that crazy. But I don't even know what album it was. But yeah, what else reminds me of my childhood in terms of music? I think also anytime I hear Lil Wayne, obviously like my oldest sister used to have Lil Wayne poster on her wall in her bedroom, and seeing, you know, old Wayne with like the shorter locks and the tattoos, like that was such a crazy time, honestly. And then, damn, what? We listened to a lot of music, like a bunch of shit that like obviously kids should listen to, but like I don't know, we were so exposed to everything for the most part, like in a healthy way. Listening to Exhibit and was it Exhibit and Snoop? It's a song. I can't remember the song exactly. I added it to my playlist recently. Let's see if I can find it. It was like an Exhibit song, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Bitch, please. That Bing, I think that was one of the songs also I was rapping. Not rapping, but like listening to as a kid, like 2, 3 years old. Like the song Bitch Please, I believe, was playing around us. Like, my parents, were younger parents. Like they, maybe not younger, they're like, in their 30s, but, you know, I'm the baby of the family. So like I guess everybody else is kind of grown and used to hearing, certain lyrics, so they didn't really change their lifestyles too much, and I was cool. Like, I'm a chill guy. I was a cool kid, cool baby. So anything like early 2000s rap is like literally my childhood from me on my mind. Even obviously West Coast stuff at this point too. I just recall that memory now at this point. It was just crazy, like just how much music we actually listened to. Like it was so much stuff playing. I don't remember like much like oldies or like old soulful stuff. I remember more, not even that much R&B now that I really think about it. It was primarily rap that I remember growing up on, like mainly hip hop. My dad used to love R. Kelly, but that was really about it. Like, and that was back then. So yeah, it was a cool time. I think cool time to be alive for sure. What music reminds you of your childhood? Damn. Trying to think what else. Oh my god, I forgot the actual. What music reminds me of my childhood? Going back to me saying my mom used to burn CDs and make CDs for me. There was the Commons. I don't know if it's his first album, but the Common album B. Whenever I hear the first song, that shit makes me cry. Oh my god. With the, the slow intro, like the build up. Because I remember as a kid sitting at my boombox in my room, my all blue room, like blue walls and, blue fucking beanbag. And I had like the Spider Man sheets with the Spider Man pillowcases and Spider Man comforter, like all the toys. I remember just like sitting in that room and listening to that album, and like really listening to it. And like, as a kid, as a 5 or 6 year old, you don't really know what he's saying, but like just the feelings I used to get. And I used to always want to be grown. Like I used to always want to be like, I can't wait till I get taller. I can't wait till I get, bigger, like every other kid does. But like, what makes me cry about it now is, thinking to myself like that kid that I don't know that kid at some point wanted the life that I have now. And like, you always wonder if I'm making him proud. Like I always wanted to be this age, and in some ways it just fascinates me. So I don't know, it's such a nostalgic song that it's never like tears of sorrow. It's always like, oh shit, this is like, it's like tears of, I guess, excitement or positive feelings. It's never like, depression triggering. So that music reminds me. Common B for sure is probably, number one on that list.